guys, Vallivon The Perfume Don back at you with another fragrance video. If you love fragrance, if you love smelling good, if you love smelling good, then you're in the place to be. So today I'm going to bring to you guys a video that I told you I was going to do a little while ago. Had you guys submit some questions in the community tab. And if you weren't able to, it's because you're not subscribed. So go ahead and do that. Join my Perfume Mafia by hitting subscribe. I know that a lot of you have been saying that YouTube is actually unsubscribing you. So make sure that you're still subscribed, even if you have subscribed prior. And then also hit the notification bell because, as you know, I have so many videos coming. I want you to make sure that you don't miss any of them because you might have some questions, especially now that we can't go into the stores and we have to do pretty much all blind buying. I'm sure a lot of you have questions. So make sure you hit that bell so you can get every notification of what I post. Another thing is that you can hit me up on Instagram. It's Vallivon The Perfume Don on there. And let's get into this video. So again, I had you guys submit some questions to me via the community tab. Some things that you wanted me to answer. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be answering your questions as best as I can. There are some that I saw that you guys submitted to where I'm just going to make a video about those, which is a little bit more in depth anyway. So let's get into it. And then feel free, if there's anything that I missed in this video or it just reminded you or this is the first time that you saw that I do take questions, then go ahead, drop them below in the comment section. And then also drop below what's your scent of the day. I'm going to try to get better about letting you guys know what I'm wearing as a scent of the day. As you know, I get so absent-minded when I get in here. And I'm going to try to do a lot better. But today I am rocking First Kiss exclusive by Be Layered. Very nice scent. Kind of smells like, there's something that smells just like very lemon zesty bergamot to me, but like sweet creamy. Kind of reminds me of a key lime pie, but I really love this. I think it's great for spring. I would purchase this full bottle. I do have a more in-depth review of those two, First Kiss exclusive and First Kiss, and how I like those on my channel. So if you want to know a little bit more about that fragrance, go check that out. But that's my scent of the day today. So let's get into it. The first thing that you guys wanted to know is how I store my perfume. So this is going to be one of the questions that's actually going to have its own video because as you know, I'm doing a declutter. I'm going to do my perfume collection. It's going to take some time. So give me a little while to get that up for you guys. Can't decide if I want to do just one huge ginormous video. Please leave it below. Would you guys prefer to do one huge ginormous video that may be like a freaking hour or more? I don't know, 2 hours? Or would you prefer me to break it up in segments and do like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 53, part 120? Like, do you guys want to do that? Or do you want to see pretty much a feature film? It's going to be a feature film. I was going to say a full-length feature film. Phew! That's a lot of F's. But anyways, yeah, let me know if you guys want to see a longer video, if you just want to see it broken up, because I can't decide how I want to go about this process. But that's going to be coming to you guys. And then once I'm able to go through my collection and declutter and get rid of those ones, as you know, I've expressed there are some ones in my collection that I just didn't want. I've already sold quite a few on Macari. But as I told you guys, I shut down pretty much my Macari. There's still a few on there just because people have been contacting me that way. And then I can direct them. Even though Macari doesn't really let you send any information because they want you to go through the platform. I still have it up for now, but I'm going to be selling direct. So anything that I'm going to be going through my collection and decluttering, then I'm going to be selling it directly on my Instagram. So you have to be following me on Instagram, Vallivon The Perfume Don, or I'm going to post it here on the community tab and let you guys know the ways that you can pay me. And then also the shipping methods I offer as well. So that's the main thing with that. So that's a long answer to your question, but you said, how do I store my perfumes? I'll be able to show you that after I do the declutter. Okay, the part 2 to that one. I like your name, Afroism Affinity. Beautiful. You said, what do I think about fragrance expiration dates? I think fragrance is like anything in beauty. Absolutely. I think it can expire. However, there are ways to where you can make sure that it doesn't go bad too soon. And I may do a more in-depth video about this, but of course you guys make sure it's not like in direct sunlight and those kind of things. For me, I have some really old fragrances. I still wear them. Have I noticed that sometimes they can turn? Sometimes it's just a visual thing. If a fragrance has like vanilla or like sweeter notes, sometimes it'll turn like a caramel like color. It'll turn from clear to like a caramel color, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the scent has changed. But long story short, yeah, I think they do expire after a while, just like anything in this life. Nothing's forever, right? Okay, and then the next question is from Sarah K. What are some overhyped perfumes in my opinion? This could be another video. But an overhyped perfume, you know what? Oh my God, I just feel like I'm going to offend someone. I don't know, it's not overhyped, but I used to work at a beauty store, and the amount of women that came in and purchased Prada Candy, I was just like, because I just feel like they heard about it from someone else, and then that's the only thing that they go for, and they just weren't trying any other fragrances. It's okay if you try other fragrances, and Prada Candy is like still your number one fave, because I can understand it's like that deep, syrupy, rich caramel type of scent. I really like it. I own it. But I just feel like a lot of women gravitate towards that because they just haven't been able to try many other fragrances. So I wouldn't say it's overhyped, but geez, it is quite popular. I mean, I think it's just because of people are afraid to try something else. Okay, the next question is from Diasa. I'm so sorry. You guys know, you know me with the names. Look, the Sasa. I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. 121. She says actually I'm not even going to attempt the names anymore because this is gonna be a slippery slope. Slippery slope. What's the weather like where you guys are? It's like raining cats and dogs. Where did that even come from? Was there ever a time that it rained cats and dogs? I'm so happy I didn't live there because I mean, I don't have a problem with animals, but I'm not like an animal person, and I definitely don't want them coming from the sky. But anyways, this question is, when or after how long did you realize the growth of my channel? My channel growth? I don't know if this channel is like really like, I don't know, a growing channel. Hello Perfume Mafia. People are definitely subscribing. Hi, thank you guys for being a part of this family. I don't know. I feel like since day one, like as soon as you make your channel, like it's going to be growing. I just always knew that there is definitely like a market for this. So, people are going to be attracted to the fact that they want to hear about fragrances. Fragrance is such a complex thing. And if you have someone else that's tried a fragrance, you definitely want to communicate with them, especially if you're going to do a blind buy or that sort of thing. So if I'm answering it correctly, that's when I realized there was opportunity for channel growth. But I'm still really, really working to grow this channel. I have huge goals for this channel. So if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like the videos if you actually like them, because it does help me as far as like getting more impressions and getting more people to see the content. And that's the biggest thing on YouTube. And then also comment if you guys have any other suggestions or something like that. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, that's how I feel about that. And then she also says, what would you recommend if someone wanted to grow their channel? I would just say this is so cliche, but be true to yourself. Make sure that you're consistent. You don't have to be as like on it as me. I'm like a weirdo. I get really bored. I get really, really bored. And this whole thing is how we're stuck in the house is making me even more bored. So that's why I release stuff, if not daily, then pretty much daily. Sometimes twice a day. But that's why I do it. But you have to be consistent, because if people start to watch your videos and then say they start to like you and like your personality and that kind of thing, but then you just disappear, out of sight, out of mind. Unless you make that presence in their mind to where, okay, you become a part of their routine, then that's something that they're just not going to keep coming back for. There's too many distractions on YouTube. There's too many people, especially now on YouTube. There's big celebrities on YouTube. So consistency, I think, is the main thing. And then people are going to be like, where is that girl? I really like her content. Hopefully that's how people feel about me. I don't know. All right, the next person says, I'm curious if you've ever smelled Bikini Kesta Sarah. So obsessed with it. Also, summer is the best time to wear it. I've never heard of it. I've never smelled it. But I would love to. Eeny bitty, tiny, teeny. How's it go? Teeny, tiny, titty. I'm sorry. You know what? Let's move on. What's your top cheapies that were a rare find for you? I have so many, because that's my judge. That is my judge for me to like. Girl, I thought that was my neighbor. Speaking Okay, you guys want to update. My neighbor, okay, she just went away. It was like the night before that she was knocking, boom, 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 boom. And then I thought it was like my mom, because I was like, who would this be? I was like, my mom always doing pop-ups and that kind of thing. And then I looked through that door, I was like, that is not my mama. So I pulled away. I crept back into my room, you know, doing my shang, had my phone by my side. I was like, I'm gonna have to call them boys on this girl. Okay, them boys need to come for this girl. But I thought that was the end of that. But then the next day, like every hour, and I had some stuff to do. Like I was really busy all that day. I had stuff to do, like, but I was trying to get sleep. And I couldn't sleep at all that day because she was like freaking harassing me. But long story short, she's gone now. But it's going to be so awkward when I see her in the hallway because I'm just going to be like, I don't know. I don't have anything kind to say. I really don't have anything kind to say about it. Like, please don't ever bang on my door like that. But whatever. Long story short, she's gone. But what was the question? You said top cheapies that are rare finds for me. I'm looking over here because I have like, this is where my declutteration is happening. Top cheapies. Why is this hard for me? This is my thing. I don't know if it's considered a cheap. Well, you know what? I'm gonna say the Beyonce scents. That's a rare find because I have to be honest. I bought them as a joke. I bought them to read, to laugh, to have a little kiki, because I thought they're going to be trash, because when I tried Beyonce Heat, that was like trash. So I bought them to laugh, but they all turn out to be amazing. Wild Orchid, what's the other one? There's another orchid one that's like in a deeper burgundy container. That's amazing. Beyonce Pulse, I love it. Beyonce Rise. So, I mean, those are like really good scents and I wear them. The only thing that sucks is that I only got like the little bottle because I just bought them as a joke. So I can't wear them that much because then, first of all, they're kind of hard to find, her scents. And since they are supposed to be more affordable, I don't want to purchase them offline where it's like a little bit marked up, especially right now. But those are like really good finds. Would I ever do an entire collection video? Absolutely. Coming to you soon. Hopefully sooner than later. Because if I put it off too long, then I'm just going to end up selling all my scents anyway. And what the freak is the point at that point? Also, if I had to get rid of all of 10 perfumes, what would they be? That'll be a video. That'll be like my holy grail. I have to have in my collection. I already know. I already know what they are. Let me see. Yeah. I already know what they are. But that'll be a video, girlfriend. You said, if someone wants to start a perfume review channel, how do you start? Just start. Just start. Like, get on there, and maybe I could do a video about this. I've seen a lot of people start channels. Like, it's relatively easy. Some people like to start by an introduction video. I don't think that's necessary. I didn't do one. You guys need to know that I'm on here for the fragrance. So start, maybe just pick your favorite fragrance if you just want to get your feet wet. What is that noise? I don't know, it sounds like either somebody screaming or wheels squeaking. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, just here's a suggestion. Choose your favorite scent in your collection, one that you're really, really passionate about, okay? Pick up that scent, look it in the face, and say, come here. But pick up that scent, figure out what are the notes in there, and then just describe it to everyone, because that's what I want to know. When you start your channel, I'm going to be looking for whatever fragrances that you're telling me about. Let me know, how do they smell? Because I can't smell them. You got to tell me. Let me know. And that's about it. And then just make content that you'll be excited for. Something that you would want to watch, make that content, okay? And I look forward to seeing your channel. I love it more and more and more. More, because I just feel like there's so many, not like I feel like, there are so many fragrances in the world. And like literally with all, it may seem like there's a lot of fragrance reviewers, YouTubers, there needs to be more because of the fact that there's so many fragrances and we need to cover them all. But so when I blind buy, I can know what I'm buying, okay? This is a guide for me. I'm being very selfish in this fact. But yes, please start your channel and I'll be watching. Okay. Someone says they want to know if this is my natural hair. Let me tell you something. This is about 30 inches right here. And then tomorrow it's going to be about 1 centimeter. So, is it my hair? Is it? I feel like we know. We know, girl. We know, right? All right, it says, Vallivon, hope your day is going good. It's going great. You're new to perfume and you wanted to know what perfumes are the best long lasting on the skin. Okay. Every perfume you try doesn't last except for on clothes. Now that's interesting. You said you enjoy watching my videos. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for joining Perfume Mafia. All right, so in my experience, the fragrances that last, first of all, I have to address the elephant in the room. I did not feel like doing a full beat today, so sorry if I look like a little toe, but I didn't feel like doing makeup. Do you ever just not feel like doing makeup? I was like, girl, whatever. But anyways, the fragrances that I feel like last the most are like the deeper scents. Don't know if you like that, unfortunately. That's why I really like to highlight if I find like a lighter, fresh, clean scent that actually has staying power, because usually it's the deeper notes that last a little bit longer. So like the vetiver, a little bit spicy, woody notes, like a cedar, that kind of thing. Oud, Arabic oud, incense, smoky, leather, those kind of scents. The deeper scents usually are what lasts a little bit longer. So if you're just looking for longevity, look for those kind of scents. Patchouli is usually the base in a lot of fragrances because it lasts a really long time. Also, something that's actually a sweet scent, typically on me, vanilla and caramel lasts pretty well. But those are the ones that last really long on me. But I might do a more in-depth video about that, like longest lasting notes or that kind of zhuzh. But I hope that helps you. You said, do I have a hygiene routine? Absolutely not. What's that? No, I'm joking. Yeah, I do. I do have a hygiene routine. It's quite in-depth. I didn't think it was like that in-depth until I talked to other people and they're like, excessive. But yeah, I absolutely do. I can share with you guys. Let me see. How would I do that? Because I don't know. Is it beneficial for me just to sit here and tell you what I do in the shower? Like, you need to see me in the shower. Not being weird or anything, but like, I don't know, you gotta see me doing the zhuzh. So I'll figure out how I want to do that. But I absolutely have. I have a routine for everything. I'm just like, routine zone. All right, what fragrances have changed my mind? The fragrances that have changed, I actually had a video about this a little bit earlier. Fragrances I used to hate. I used to hate them, girls. But there's a fragrance that, which one? Probably Prada Candy, actually. Prada Candy. I used to not like Prada Candy. Like, I just smelled like waxy. I think it's the benzoin. Sometimes benzoin can be a little bit waxy, but it smelled like 1950 lipstick to me, like that waxy element. But then I started to wear it, and then I was like, wow, it has like really good performance. It's actually really strong. It really smells good as a hair scent. It's a compliment getter. It's a real crowd pleaser. But yeah, so I actually really like it now, and then I purchased it because I was like, okay, I understand the allure. But that's one that I didn't used to like. Do I have a signature scent? Yes. Not like a scent that I wear every day. I like to switch it up because I have to try different fragrances so I can let you guys know how they perform and what I like about them and if they're good or not. There's actually, if I can show you right now, there's like an army of samples like looking, staring at me like, review me. Like right now, like, so I'm always trying new scents for you guys. But my signature scent is either, typically I'll smell very fresh, like laundry detergent, or I'll smell like roses, or sometimes now I'm dabbling into smelling really sweet. But those are like the three ways that I'll smell. As far as the actual scent, clean warm cotton, yeah, that's the name. Jolon Red Roses, and then somewhere in the middle is kind of like, for the sweet scent, Jessica Simpson Fancy, that kind of like caramelized sugar type scent. All right, it says, the next question is, what makes a fragrance purchase worthy of you? Okay, good question. They're all good questions, but that one's a hard one though. So for me, I'm actually really picky when it comes to purchasing fragrances. I'm like really picky. I'm like, ooh, should I pull the trigger? If it's like over $50, actually if it's over $40, I'm like, ooh, I'm like really cheap. But the things that I consider is performance. Like, is it going to perform? Am I going to be able to smell this? Because nothing annoys me more than when you cannot smell the freaking fragrance on you. It's like, why am I wearing perfume? I can't smell it. I should have just kept my little $300, put it in the stock or invested it somewhere, because I just done threw it out the window at this point. But yeah, it has to have some type of performance. I mean, you know, let me work with something. It also has to be a little bit something unique, because I'm at the point where I have a few fragrances. So it has to be something that's a little bit different. You know, it can't just be another run-of-the-mill scent. I have to have something that really excites me into where I'm like, ooh, this smells different from the rest. And then also, I do take into account packaging. I do sometimes you purchase something just because it's like, wow, that's a really pretty bottle. And when people come over and they want to like be wowed by your fragrance collection, you want to have something to be like, have you seen this? So those are some things that I take into consideration when I'm purchasing a new fragrance. Okay, next question is, what are your favorite fruity vanilla fragrances? Oh, that's very specific. You said mine or yours are Giorgio Armani C. Oh, I guess that one's more fruity. Jessica Simpson Fancy, love that one. Hannah Mori, I think that was like strawberry, right? Love your channel. Thank you so much. Fruity vanilla fragrance that I love is like actually it is Vanilla Fruit by Molinard, and that's a very nice fragrance. It got that tropical fruit mixed with the vanilla. It's light. It's not like really heavy or cloying, so it's really good for summer or spring. But I really like that one. It's a niche brand. It's got performance. It's not a powerhouse, but I think it's around $50, if not less, maybe around $40. But really good scent. I like it a lot. But Vanilla Fruit by Molinard. Okay, the next one is, what started your love of perfume? Like, what started my love of perfume? I just like to smell good. I wish I had a better answer. Yeah, I just like to smell good. Actually, you know what? What really started my collecting is like, this store went out of business a few years ago. They, I think I already told the story before, but they knocked all their fragrances down, designer fragrances, to like $10 to $30. So then I scooped them all, and I was like, oh my God, I have like a love of fragrance now. And I like just started collecting ever since then. I wanted more and more and more and more and more. But yeah, that's kind of what started it. The next question is, has a guy ever given you a perfume on their own? Did I like it? Has a guy ever given me perfume? I don't think so. Not ever. Which is silly. I'm like, come on. Because usually guys are like, I don't know what to get her. I don't know what to get her. I feel like you would know exactly what to get me. But I actually don't know if I've actually dated a guy seriously or at all since I've had, since I've been doing like reviewing more seriously. So I don't know. No, a guy who's not giving me a perfume. If they wanted to give me a perfume though, if they gave me a Byredo scent, I would love them. Darling. Byredo, Le Labo, who else? Joe Malone. Who else would I want? You know, I'll be appreciative of all things, but you know, those are some nice ones. Do I study scents or do I just recognize a scent? I study them. At this point, I'm trying to like train my nose to get a lot sharper. So I'm like studying scents as much as I can. What fragrances do I use for bedtime? Fragrance that I use for bedtime, I like the Amber Vanilla from Laura Mercier. Nice, cozy, almost like smells like a warm sweater, cozy sweater, Cashmere type scent. Love that one. And then, you know, my bae, Jessica Simpson Fancy. Just because any excuse to wear that darn fragrance. What scent do I wear when I'm sad? I actually just did a video about this, of fragrances that make me happy, but I really like to wear the Mancera Vanilla when I am sad. It just has that bubblegum tuberose, very sweet, fun, playful fragrance, and it just makes me happy. And I'm just like, how can I be depressed when I smell so good? Like, that's how I feel. Okay, the next one is, what scent do I wear to impress a guy? Let me think. Okay, so I have a date. Not on the date, because it's too late at that point, girl. You on the date. Okay, I have a date with a super hot hottie, male model extraordinaire. Male model billionaire extraordinaire. First of all, I'm going to the plastic surgeon first. No, but seriously, the fragrance that I would wear to impress a guy, I feel like guys would really like maybe Orchid Vanilla. by Cleef Arpels. I feel like guys, they're not going to get anything that's a little bit weird or like different. Like they want something that's straightforward. So I'll probably wear something like that to where it just smells like flowers and smells like sweet candy, something edible. So he can know that I'm divine. All right, and another question is, and the last, what stimulus fragrances? I didn't get no stimulus check. So I made that because I know a lot of people got the check. I didn't get the check. So, but I did, I have a few fragrances that I'll share with you guys that I found some really good deals on. But no, I didn't get no stimulus checks. Let's see. The next one is, what the heck is an aldehyde? I'll answer that I'll do another fragrance glossary. I have 2 up on my channel now if you want to become more familiar. I see sometimes when I post videos, you guys still have questions about different definitions in fragrance and that kind of thing. But I have 2, so make sure that you guys go back and check those 2 videos. So fragrance glossary, okay? But I'll probably do a part 3 and address what the heck is an aldehyde. Or maybe just do a video. What the heck is an aldehyde? I like aldehydes. Aldehydic. I think that's how you say it, fragrances. But yeah, I'll do that for you. But usually I'll just, in short, sometimes it smells like fresh soapy. You said, do my friends and family know me as a perfume don? No, they think it's funny. They think it's funny, but they do come to me. My mom has a fragrance channel by herself. So that's Love of Fragrances. If you want more fragrance content, check out her channel. But my sister, she's actually interested in fragrance. Not like she's a reviewer, that kind of thing, but she loves to smell good, of course. But she'll hit me up when she has a question about that. My dad likes cologne. He likes Dolce & Gabbana light blue, but he's not like into it like that. But my friends definitely hit me up. My friend Nora, she has a channel as well. Nora Zaneta. I'll leave her information below. She does a lot of fashion, lifestyle, inspiration. But she just did a huge haul of fragrances and she had me on the phone. We were talking about it as she purchased them. So people definitely know that I'm interested in fragrance, and other people that I don't even know that well, that are just through acquaintances, when they have a question about fragrance, they'll hit me up. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, the next question is, what's their take on my hobby, and do they like perfume? Also like you. So I think I just answered that. Next question is, what notes do I hate in perfume? I'll probably do a video about this, but ooh, the spicy girls. I don't know. I just can't always do a little bit of spice. Sometimes it literally smells a little bit spicy on me. I don't know. I'm not a huge spicy girl, even though that's one of the scents that I think may hold very well on the skin. But yeah. Do I ever worry that my perfume will go bad over time because I got so many? How do you know I got so many? No, I'm joking. I just don't feel like I have that many. Like if I really wanted to sit down and wear them down, I really could. I don't know. Maybe I'm like, I don't know. You'll see when I post my collection. I just don't feel like I have that many fragrances. Maybe it's because I've been in the community and I see people that have like 1,000 fragrances. Like this whole wall is covered. I'm not like that. I really don't feel like I have that many. So no, I'm not afraid of them going bad either. Yeah, that's not something I ever think about. But there's only a few more questions. Let's see. I got this from IG. You wanted to know, how do I pick my fragrances? I think I kind of answered that earlier. It's just like I'll look at notes, pretty much notes that I'm familiar with and I know that I really like, the brand, it's a reasonably priced, and talk to other people about performance as well. For the next question, you wanted to know, for the day, do I pick the outfit and then the perfume, or then the outfit and the perfume and then why? Oh, now that's interesting. I always choose the outfit and then the perfume. The perfume is the last thing, because I have to be comfortable with what I have on, like what I'm actually wearing, and then where I'm going. Like that dictates everything. So the outfit definitely first, and then we'll be like, okay, is this a soft feminine outfit? Do I look like a rock star today? And I'll dress a little bit more androgynous. Do we need to wear something that's a little bit more unisex? So all those things I take into account, but it definitely is led with the outfit that I have on. And then the last question, she's like, would you ever consider doing a fragrance Q&A video? Yes. But that's all the questions. Hopefully I answered them to the best of my ability. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like this video, then like this video. Because how would I know that you like this video? If you won't like this video, I won't know that you like this video. So like this video if you like this video. But the next thing is for you guys to make sure that you are also subscribed, because I know YouTube is unsubscribing people. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.